1965 ride was started by the matric class of 1965 at Queen's College to create bursaries for talented but poor kids.
You know, every year is a different tour. You know, what makes the tour the people on the tour. And we had an extraordinary bunch of people, and we had you know, just such a marvelous variety and diversity of people. It was fantastic to have three young, closer, old Queenians on a tour, because they changed the dynamic of the tour.
I'm glad to be part of this whole movement. I think it's a brilliant idea. At the end of the day, someone will be in a better off position just by me doing this.
My hope and my dream is that by the time I pass away, hopefully at the age of 90 or 100, we would have made a huge difference in this country. Not just the guys on the ride, but every South African who can would have made a difference in ensuring that there is no child that goes to sleep in this country without having been exposed to a book.
To be part of the cause, to make the cause bigger, and also to actually take this kind of thing to a broader forum, because, you know, the more different people from different backgrounds join something like the 1965 ride, the more it becomes important to a broader country, because this is a country problem. It's not a problem of 10 people, it's not a problem of the Eastern Cape. It is a problem of the country. The country needs to find a way to educate its youth.
There's no child that goes to sleep in this country without knowing that there's hope and that the future is so bright if they just use education.
This is life-changing stuff. If you talk about purpose in life, if I can complete this and raise the funds required to put someone through school and be the best that they can be, I think that I would have fulfilled my purpose in life.
My name is Joji Sam Lizipo Adu. I'm 17. I go to Queenstown Girls High School. I want to study further at a university. I hope to study medicine there in BCHB to pass, and then I hope to firstly work at a public hospital so I can help get to the source of the roots of the medical problems, and then maybe when I'm older start my own practice. And then I want to do other programs because I enjoy sport and things. So I want to help maybe coach athletics or coach netball. So I'd like to be a coach and a teacher, sort of a teacher of medical subjects. I think education, being informed, it opens your mind about certain things. And education isn't only just your learning your books, and it's about an all-rounded element. So for me, I think with education, it helps you open your mind, and then you can tackle topics. Like you can ask questions like, no, why is that right? Why do you say, why is your opinion correct and mine not? So you can challenge things if you're educated.
She can be very difficult sometimes because, you know, she's so driven, she is so goal-oriented. You know, if she wants to get 85%, 90%, she works on that, and when she feels that she's not doing well, she really panics.
And so when I got the bursary, it made me feel like, firstly, all my hard work is paying off, because I've enjoyed school and I've wanted to work hard at school. It made me feel proud of myself. And then on top of that, to have my mom, you know, all that weight off her shoulders of at least she's getting some assistance, it helped me as well to relax and be a child and go to school and just be me, rather than have to focus on adult things of paying school fees and stuff.
I mean, we're making a better country for all of us by giving an education to someone who deserves it but can't afford it.
The ride is really tough, painful, but compared to what the kids out there need to put up with, I mean, the pain for us here is worth it, and it's probably one of the toughest things I've ever had to do, and it's totally worth it, and I'll do it any given day.
Education is the future, I believe, and it's a good cause. This is a good cause in many ways because we are looking ahead towards the future more than anything, for our country. And if more people saw it that way, we would have a future to look forward to, I believe.
This ride is just all about education.
Man, we're cycling for a great cause. Sponsor kids that need good education in the Queenstown district, and every pedal is worth it.
There's only one reason why we're doing this. Education is the most important priority in South Africa, and this is a way to give talented kids the best chance at life.
Education is very important because if you don't have education, you can't go anywhere in life, because education is basically the key to your future. To see those big guys going to the wreck, it's like, how did they survive? But then when I answer myself back, it's like, oh, these guys are the guys that are giving back to the school, and they had to work hard and want to improve someone else's life and didn't think about themselves. They thought about someone else's future. In life, I want to achieve a good life, and I want to become a sports scientist and a professional sprinter. This bursary made a difference in my life because now my parents can get me all the resources that I need, and I have to work hard now to keep the funders happy and to keep my parents happy too.
When we started this thing 5 years ago, we had no idea where it was going to go. I'm actually overwhelmed with the amount of interest and support and encouragement. This is a completely inclusive initiative, and we welcome it. We want people to feel that they can also be part of this, because what we're trying to achieve here is a Queenstown that is recognized for its educational excellence, not just a few schools in Queenstown. So the inclusivity of the ride, I think, is a really important thing that I didn't think about 5 years ago. 5 years ago I just wanted to raise some money for my old school. The vision has grown. It's a much bigger vision now. How do we transform Queenstown into a Cambridge, a Boston, or an Oxford, and spoken of in that same breath? And that's where we're going, and I'm confident that we're on the way towards that.
For me, hearing that all these people who I don't even know, I haven't even met, and they are risking their bodies, risking their time, trying to raise money for me and for other students like me, I feel very humbled. I feel a whole lot of gratitude, and I feel proud of them, firstly, and I'm thankful that there are some people like this in the world who want to help other people.
To the 1965 ride, you did this for me, I won't disappoint you.